Hello everyone, this is Raul over here once again and lunchtime vlog. so yeah, what day is today? Today's Saturday. Honestly, it's not even cold anymore, but it was this morning. So when I went to lunch, I bundled up and I put my hoodie, my jacket, my scarf, and my beanie. Um, but now apparently it's like 60 degrees outside. So man. So, what kind of bipolar weather is this? Anyways, so today's what? Today's 2:20 on my Hamilton watch. Um, and I went to lunch to Taco Bell, and I got a Diet Pepsi. Um, so today hasn't been bad at all. I have 5 hours of work, so I'm almost full. I'm only free. I only got 1 hour that I did not get booked, which is pretty decent for a Saturday. You know, Saturdays usually are fully booked or almost fully booked, just like today. So it's very decent for me. I'm happy with the spot that I started in. I'm starting to do good. So still keep me on my prayers. Hopefully everything will be alright and I'll be able to continue to grow over here and everything. Um, Last show I watched, honestly, personal show, Poker Face, um, which is in Peacock, and honestly, I haven't watched much ancient history or anything deep or spiritual today. Um, oh, and last show I watched with my kids was like a cooking show for kids, which is pretty cool. They got it on Netflix. I forgot the name. Wow, I did ended up getting that 70-inch TV, and honestly, the reason I got it is because it's a 4K UHD Hisense Android TV, and the price was actually $480, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of TV for a good price. Usually, I'm kind of used to seeing those like in Costco or Sam's Club, like maybe for 800, or 1,000. And I'm like, I saw that special. I saw this ad on Google Chrome, and it was like 480 for a 70-inch TV. Man, that's a steal. So in my mind, I have no idea how big these are. I'm like, hey, maybe it's, in my mind, I was like, hey, maybe it's just a little bit bigger than a 55-inch TV. Huh. It almost didn't fit in my car. Well, not on this one. This is just a Kia Rio. But I borrowed the Mitsubishi Outlander for my mom. And I had to close down all the seats. And I had to scoot up the front seat, the driver and passenger seats, because still it couldn't fit. That was funny. I was like driving like a grandma, all the way up, head above my uh, wheel over here. Anyways, it wasn't a bad weekend. Yesterday, all I did was like I went to church, prayed, spent it with my kids, watched TV shows with my whole family, including my uncles, which are visiting from Puerto Rico. Um, and we had a great, great family time. So In regards of the train derailment news that I've watched, so something that I find, I was watching a couple, independent media sources. Was watching this video from Jake Tran. Haven't finished it yet, but he mentions that last year Netflix actually came up with this movie called White Noise, in which a train derails in Ohio and it causes like some sort of natural disaster and a biological chemical disaster because the train had a lot of wagons filled with construction material, chemicals, and chemicals mainly used to fabricate plastics and other construction materials. So I'm like, hey, isn't that kind of funny that a year before you do a movie that predicts the exact same event that happened? That is just crazy. So yeah, Jake Trent has this video that you know it's a theory, that we live. The theory is that we live in a matrix where everything that's gonna happen is actually predictive. If that's the case, then we go, then we go again. Like, what's the purpose of life then, right? I already made a video about that. Not gonna talk much about that, but my answer to that would be like my short answer. If this is a matrix, then the reason God put us here is to test us, to see if we're loyal. I guess, remember, I'm a very religious person, so I look at things with a religious point of view, my excuses if you don't agree or whatever. But the only reason why, all right, so let's say that higher self or higher power, right, creates us. And we're like in heaven, having a nice time and everything. I've been thinking, hey, it would be very easy to be loyal to God. Like, if we're in heaven and paradise and everything's perfect and we're just chilling and we don't gotta work and we don't have responsibilities and anything we want we can have, in a snap of our fingers, right? But it wouldn't be too easy if we're placed in an imperfect world where we're actually challenged by by evil forces, and we're challenged on a daily. We gotta work, we gotta earn everything we have over here. We gotta earn it somehow. It's not given to us, right? So over here is harder to be thankful. It's harder. So I think the purpose of God placing us in this matrix, in this fake world, is to test our loyalty, to test our character, and see if we are truly loyal to our Creator in good times and in bad times, and if we are, after all, after having gone through all these ordeals we do in life, if we're still thankful and loyal to Him, then we can go back to heaven where everything's perfect. So it makes sense. This is like a test. So in other words, this life is a test. So yeah. So anyways, I know I derailed a little bit from the train derailment, but I just thought that it was kind of funny that a movie somehow predicted that a year ago, and then it happened, and then Jake Tran comes up with this theory that, hey, maybe we are living in a matrix. Hey, maybe we are. Who knows, right? So yeah, just a little, providing my input, my thoughts on that. Some things I would like to focus in life, ideally, I don't know, I guess to feel healthier would be to, get a better diet other than eating fast food and having Diet Pepsi every day at work. Um, Also, um, focus more on family, my kids, definitely, and on providing them with quality time and everything. Also, let's see what else. Develop myself further spiritually. That would be awesome. Life is not perfect. I guess we do have a lot of responsibilities and we get tired easily, and it's so hard to balance out life. It's so hard to have work. You got kids work, it's I don't have time for the gym to stay in shape. I don't have time to cook. I don't even know how to cook. So it will be nice to learn how to cook. Yeah, it would be nice. I kind of tried once. I tried this app, this a service called Blue Apron. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with my camera. I kind of start going in and out. The zoom, that's crazy. So yeah, it would be nice to start to know how to cook and everything. Oof, it's so hard to hold this camera, even though it's lightweight and everything. I gotta get my Gorilla Pod, but it's in the closet. And the type of rat race I live in doesn't allow me to go to my closet and get a proper tripod or Gorilla Pod in my case. But I gotta do it, man. No more excuses. So yeah, let me take up my glasses over here. These glasses are polarized. I can barely see the flip out screen from my Sony camera. So yeah, man, there's a lot of things that I gotta get together, and it's not easy. Hasn't been easy at all. All I got it has been self earned. There's people that have it laid out a little bit better for them in life. Like they have rich parents, I give them money or something. They are so blessed and they don't see it. They're sometimes not even appreciative of it. So yeah. But anyways, I'm not here to complain or anything. I'm just here to share my thoughts with people. I'm actually thankful for all that I have. I'm such a blessed man. Life is just not perfect. Life has just challenges. We as humans are not perfect, but that's one of the things God tests us. Like our ability to forgive each other and keep moving on and keep giving it a shot over and over again. It's not how well you do in life, it's how many times you fall and how many times you get up. Okay, that's what matters. So yeah, now I gotta go back to work. I had four for today, 4 people, 5 hours. Already knocked out three. I'm about to knock out one more right now, and then I'm off. Let's see if I could get home early today at least. Be out of here at least by 5:30. If not, if I get a last minute booking, then that's fine. I'll just do it without complaining. I'm a hard worker and I need the money, honestly, so I don't complain. Very nice day today, actually. I kind of don't get the weather. How yesterday was freezing, literally. Like it was raining and it was immediately freezing because it was so cold. The day before, freezing as well. Now it's like 60 degrees outside. I don't know. I haven't checked the weather app on my cell phone, but it kind of feels like it. And then tomorrow, I asked I do have like a Google Home at my home, like a Google thing that you ask, like, "Hey Google, how's the weather today?" So I asked about the weather for tomorrow, and it said that there was actually gonna be some type of storm, with some sporadical storm or rain, whatever. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I do believe there's something going on with the climate, with the weather. I'm not sure if it's global warming, if there's gonna be a polar shift. I've been following a couple news about a polar shift. I think that it is a possibility. I think it might happen in the near future. However, absolutely no coverage or very little coverage is being given to this in the mainstream media. All I have found is a couple independent media or videos, random videos in YouTube and some very random and web pages in regards of polar shift information. Hopefully, that's not the case, but if it is, we gotta get ready for it. Um, whew, what else? Man, I couldn't accomplish everything I wanted to do in the weekend. I wanted to do my taxes, but my wife is missing one form and I gotta wait on her to file them. Let's see if I could do this week, hopefully, because I really need that tax return, man. It's not easy for the blue collar class. Anyways, let me check what time it is. It's 2:36, 2:35, whatever. So I got a couple more minutes with you guys. Thanks for watching. Even though, I haven't gotten like a whole bunch of views, my channel obviously is far away from going viral. But I see I got a couple views. I did get a couple views on my LSAT video. That I started studying for my LSAT video. I also got, a couple of views here and there and the rest of the videos. It seems like the most popular one that I recently made was the one that I am telling my story about what happened to me in Texas. I had a hard time in Texas. So, so yeah, hopefully, I honestly wasn't expecting a lot of views, or I don't have any subscribers. The only subscriber I have is just myself from another YouTube channel. But I don't have any subscribers in this channel. But it's cool that I'm getting some random views. So somehow the algorithm, it's giving me a little tiny bit of exposure. Not a lot, of course, but hopefully, what I've heard is that YouTube is like a snowball. That you start out very small with very small little baby steps, and that after posting from 32 to 100 videos, then your channel starts to grow organically and you start getting subscribers and everything. So let's see what happens. This is an experiment. So I will keep making videos. These videos are not for everybody, honestly. I find that, they could be a little bit boring, but at the same time, it's interesting because, it shows you like what the 21st century at least has done to me and to a lot of people like me, that we're introverts and we don't talk to everybody and not everybody talks to us. And also we're living, even if I were an extrovert, we're living in times where people don't talk to each other anymore. All we do is just stare at a cell phone and everything. And, I think it's healthy to have conversations, and, this happens, videos like this, vlogs like this happen because I'm using this as an outlet because I don't get to talk to enough people. Then I just talk by myself and I put my ideas, my thoughts out there, and that's like some sort of therapy for me. And I don't feel so lonely like that. I don't feel so antisocial like that. I don't feel like I'm going crazy. I don't feel like I'm Wilson from the Castaway movie, type of stuff. So, anyways, I think that's it for today. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, it's 2:40, so I gotta clock in at 2:45. So I gotta go. So anyways, thank you very much. I know I don't got a lot of viewers, but to the few that have watched my videos, I really appreciate that. I really do. I am very thankful for you. I wish you many good things in life, many blessings. So please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe this video if you find it worthy. If not, then I'll just see you on the next one. All right, take care.